Hello, my name is Devin Lee, and I'm going to be talking about the formal operational stage of Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive development. This theory consists of four main stages that generally portray different intelligence thresholds a child reaches as they develop and grow. These stages are the sensory motor stage, the pre-operational stage, the concrete operational stage, and the formal operational stage, which is going to be the main focus of this presentation. This stage typically lasts from ages 12 to adulthood and differs from its predecessor of the concrete operational stage as adolescents begin to be able to conceptualize abstract concepts without necessarily needing a physical demonstration. The main focus of the concrete operational stage, however, is conservation and mathematical transformations, while the formal operational stage should mark a grasp of hypothetical and deductive reasoning. In the study I conducted, I tested two individuals between the ages of 7 to 12 and two between the ages of 13 through 17, with the two in the 7 to 12 range being ideally in the concrete operational stage, and the others are in the formal operational stage. Both times I asked the subject two questions to arbitrarily test whether they are in each respective stage. These two questions were: a hammer can be used to break a glass window. If someone strikes a window with a hammer, what will happen? And the second question, which should follow that up, is: a feather can break a hammer. If someone strikes a glass window with a feather, what happens? Now, all subjects should be able to answer the first question correctly, that the window would break, but if they answer the second question correctly, that the window would break as well, as a result of the feather, it demonstrates an idea of hypothetical reasoning, all without a physical demonstration being played out in front of them. Here are those two younger range interviews played out, though. How are we doing today, Elliot?
Good.
Okay. I'm just double checking. How old are you?
12?
12 years old? Alright, okay. Now, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Just answer them as best as you possibly can for me. Okay? And we should be over pretty quick. Okay. First question. A hammer can be used to break a glass window. If someone strikes a window with a hammer, what will happen?
It'll probably break.
The window will break?
Probably.
Okay.
I bet.
Okay. And just that second question. Now, imagine that a feather can break a hammer. If someone strikes a glass window with a feather, what will happen?
I mean, if it can break the hammer, I think so. No?
What will happen?
Probably not, because it's a feather.
What will happen?
I mean, the feather will not break the glass window.
The feather will not break the glass window. Okay. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Elliot. I appreciate you.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. We got it. All right. So it seemed that Elliot's answer was a little bit confused. So in the beginning, he seemed to imply that the feather would be able to break the window in response to the second question. But upon getting him to solidify his answer, it seemed that he changed his answer to say that the feather could not break the window. As Elliot is kind of in the later range of the concrete operational age range, it makes sense that he was able to draw that conclusion of the feather being able to break the window, but he didn't seem to be 100% sure about it. But yeah. Hello, my name is Devin Lee, and I'm speaking to. What is your name, sir? Jordan. Now, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and I'm going to need you to answer them as best as you can. All right. How old are you, Jordan?
7.
You're 7? Perfect. Anyways, if a hammer can be used to break a glass window, if someone strikes a window with the hammer, what will happen to the window?
It'll break.
It'll break? Okay. Now, I have one more question for you. A feather can break a hammer. If someone strikes a glass window with a feather, what will happen?
The glass won't break.
The glass will?
No, it won't.
It won't break. Okay. As we saw, 7-year-old Jordan thought that the feather would not be able to break the window, even though the feather could break the hammer in the second question. That means that he probably has not reached the formal operational stage, as he cannot discern with hypothetical reasoning. Anyways, let's see how the 13 to 17-year-old group would do instead. Take 2. Who am I with right here?
Tristan Howard Ron.
How old are you, Tristan Howard Ron?
I'm 17 years old, sir.
So I'm just confirming, you are indeed a minor, yes?
I am indeed a minor.
A minor.
A minor.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, Tristan.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna need you to answer them as best as you possibly can.
Yes, sir.
Can you do that for me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Anyways, a hammer can be used to break a glass window. If someone strikes a window with a hammer, what happens?
The glass window breaks.
Thank you, Tristan. Anyways, I have one more question for you. A feather can break a hammer. If someone strikes a glass window with a feather, what will happen? You need a couple seconds to think about this? Hey, no physical demonstrations. No physical demonstrations. Okay. You gotta think about it using your mind.
I believe the feather breaks the glass.
You believe so? Are you locking in that answer?
I'm logging in.
You're locking in? All right. Congratulations, Tristan Howard Ron. What's your name?
Rachel,
Rachel. Okay. Rachel, how old are you, Rachel?
I'm 17.
You're 17. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. I would appreciate if you answer them as best as you can.
Okay.
All right. A hammer can be used to break a glass window. If someone strikes a window with a hammer, what will happen?
It breaks
What breaks?
the glass.
Okay. Now, if a feather can break a hammer, if someone strikes a glass window with a feather, what will happen?
It will break.
What's breaking?
The glass.
Okay. Yay. As both of the 17-year-olds were able to discern that the feather would break the window in the second question, that implies that they have reached the formal operational stage. Thanks for watching. Yeah. I debriefed all the subjects afterwards. I just forgot to record it. Thank you.